Dear friend, welcome to the lecture series in electromagnetic fields and waves. In today's video lecture, we will be discussing about the expression for alpha and beta for conducting medium. Here, alpha is the attenuation constant and beta is the phase shift constant. Along with the derivations of the alpha and beta, we will be also looking at a numerical problem based on the formulas. Consider a wave propagating in a lossy conducting medium. The propagation constant is given by gamma equals to alpha plus j beta, which is equivalent to square root of j omega mu of sigma plus j omega epsilon. Squaring on both sides, we get gamma square equals to alpha plus j beta whole square equals to j omega mu of sigma plus j omega epsilon. Expanding alpha plus j beta whole square as alpha square minus beta square plus 2j alpha beta equals to minus omega square mu epsilon plus j omega mu sigma. Here on the right side, these terms we obtained by multiplying j omega mu to the terms which are in the bracket. Equating real and imaginary terms, we get alpha square minus beta square equals to minus omega square mu epsilon. Let us consider this one as equation 1 and 2 alpha beta equals to omega mu sigma, and squaring on both sides to this expression, we get 4 alpha square beta square equals to omega mu sigma whole square. As we know that a plus b whole square equals to a minus b whole square plus 4ab. Considering here a equals to alpha square, b equals to beta square, then we can write alpha square plus beta square whole square equals to alpha square minus beta square whole square plus 4 alpha square beta square. Substituting the values for alpha square minus beta square as minus omega square mu epsilon and alpha square beta square multiplied with 4 as omega mu sigma whole square, then we get alpha square plus beta square whole square equals to minus omega square mu epsilon whole square plus omega mu sigma whole square. And we can also write this one in the next step as alpha square plus beta square equals to square root of omega power 4 mu square epsilon square plus omega square mu square sigma square. Taking omega square mu square outside, then we get omega mu of square root of omega square epsilon square plus sigma square. So here alpha square plus beta square equals to omega mu of omega epsilon of square root of 1 plus sigma square over omega square epsilon square. And finally, by multiplying these two terms, we get alpha square plus beta square equals to omega square mu epsilon of square root of 1 plus sigma square over omega square epsilon square. Let us consider this one as equation 2. Now, adding the equations 2 and 1, we get alpha square plus beta square plus alpha square minus beta square equals to omega square mu epsilon of square root 1 plus sigma square over omega square epsilon square minus omega square mu epsilon. Here beta square and minus beta square get cancelled and we left over with 2 alpha square, which is equivalent to, by taking omega square mu epsilon as common term, then we get omega square mu epsilon of square root 1 plus sigma square over omega square epsilon square minus 1. So here alpha square equals to omega square mu epsilon over 2 of square root 1 plus sigma square over omega square epsilon square minus 1. And finally, we can write the equation for the attenuation constant alpha as alpha equals to omega of square root of mu epsilon over 2 of square root of 1 plus sigma by omega epsilon whole square minus 1. Subtracting equations 2 and 1, we get alpha square plus beta square minus of alpha square minus beta square equals to omega square mu epsilon square root of sigma square over omega square epsilon square plus 1 minus of omega square mu epsilon. So here, by simplifying this expression, we get 2 beta square equals to omega square mu epsilon of square root 1 plus sigma square over omega square epsilon square plus 1. Let us write the given data. The given data is containing sigma equals to 10 Siemens per meter, mu r equals to 1, epsilon r equals to 1, f equal to 60 gigahertz, and this gigahertz can be written as 10 power 9. So here we get 60 multiplied by 10 power 9 hertz. To be found are alpha, that is attenuation constant, gamma, propagation constant, eta, intrinsic impedance, lambda, wavelength, Vp, phase velocity of propagation. Formulas to be used. We can write the proper formulas by looking at the given data and the parameters to be found. So here, the equations and the formulas to be used are alpha, given like this, gamma equals to alpha plus j beta, another equation for beta, and fourth one is equation of eta, and lambda, that is wavelength 2 pi by beta, and sixth one is the phase velocity equation, which is the ratio of omega to beta here. Now coming to the calculation, first one we need to calculate the alpha, that is attenuation constant, by substituting the values for the parameters in that expression. We get alpha value at 1306.32 Napier per meter. Coming to beta, by substituting the values for omega, mu, epsilon, then we finally get beta as 1813.23 radians per meter. We know that gamma equals to alpha plus j beta, and already we have obtained the value for alpha and beta. By substituting those parameter values, we get gamma as 1306.32 plus j 1813.23 meter inverse. Coming to the third one, eta, and it is given as square root of j omega mu over sigma plus j omega epsilon ohms. Substituting the values of the parameters in the given expression, we get eta equals to 212 angle 35.77 ohms. Coming to fourth parameter, wavelength, and it is given by 2 pi by beta, and we obtain the value for beta. Substituting those values, we get the wavelength as 3.465 millimeter. Coming to the final parameter, phase velocity, which is the ratio of omega to beta in meter per second. Substituting the value of omega and beta, we get Vp equals to 2.08 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Writing the result, finally, alpha equals to 1306.32 Napier per meter, gamma equals to 1306.32 plus j 1813.23 meter inverse, eta equals to 212 angle 35.77 ohms, lambda equals to 3.465 millimeter, and Vp equals to 2.08 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Hope you understood how to derive the expressions for the alpha and beta, and also how we can solve a certain numerical problem based on the formulas. Hope you like this video, and please do subscribe my channel and click the bell icon so that you will be notified with the latest videos in the electromagnetic fields and waves series. Thanks for watching.